It is totally confusing in Nigeria that what you see on their internet space is totally different from what majority of the people believe in or what they want. For example, this issue of Trump's interest in intervening militarily to wipe away terrorists in Nigeria. When you look at the Nigerian internet spaces, the mainstream media, you will see politicians and the rest of them coming there to say what their interest is all about. But this is totally different from what the masses want. In this video, you are going to listen to so many Nigerians who are even saying that Trump's coming to Nigeria to intervene is overdue, that they have been expecting an intervention because Nigeria is under siege. Take a listen.
Okay. So, good day, first of all. My name is JJ. Chooks is also my name. Looking at what we're talking about, which is the invasion of Nigeria by the United States military, I want to tell you, my brother, this is long overdue. Just like all other.
Why do you say so?
Okay, just like all other speakers have said, this is long overdue. Now, I said so because all that has happened over the years, all the killings and all the invasion of towns and cities in Nigeria by all these terrorists, and then the recent coming of this group. What's their name again? Al-Qaeda. Okay. The recent coming of this group into Nigeria tells a lot. When I heard that, the first thing that came to my mind was, okay, so all this invasion by all these other group were just to make grounds or to prepare the grounds for Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda, they are thorough and they are they don't joke around. So I would say it's long overdue because of all these things I've mentioned. But I want to let us know, or I want to bring it to our notice, that the reason America has delayed all this while is because, that's my opinion right now, is because of the involvement of the British in all that is happening in Nigeria. And the relationship between America and Britain. So why now? That is what we'll ask. Why now is America willing to do what they want to do? And let me tell you, Okocha, you see this invasion must happen.
Why are you so confident that it must happen?
Yes, because of the antecedents of President Trump.
Okay.
When he makes, if you read his body language and go back to what he does in the past or what he has done in the past, you will know that this invasion must happen. And I will tell you, like I said, the reason is happening now. I'm not going to take much of the time. I'll just drop this and go. Is because of the strained relationship between Starmer and the White House right now.
Okay. That is the Prime Minister of Britain.
Yes. That is what, if you think about it, if the President Trump was around in his first term, all these things were happening, even though not at this scale, right? These things were happening, and there were cries those times for for help from America, and nothing happened. So right now, I tell you, we are Nigeria is, let me say, the masses in Nigeria now are just lucky that there is this full relationship between Starmer and White House, which is giving the president now, the American president now, to have that leverage to go against a country that the British has interest in. Is not done. They will allow the British to do their thing because of the relationship they have with Britain. But right now, that relationship is no longer there, or let me say, not as it used to be. So America now has the leverage to come in and do what they want to do. And I will tell you this also, that I heard people talking about America taking possession of mineral resources and all of that. He that is down needs not, or how do you put it? If you're down, you don't need to fear of falling. You understand? When you are down, you don't need to fear that you're going to fall. So Nigeria is at its lowest level right now. I don't know what other thing can come on Nigeria that's that we have not seen. So right now is the time. Whatever America wants to take, let them take. Let them take. And like the last man that spoke, he said something. He said that, what was it again? There's something that I remember now. So, but like, I want to let you know, it is better for Nigeria to be invaded now and get rescued from the hands of.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time and your concept. At least well detailed. We understand your concept and what you are saying, and especially where I get interested is the issue Trump is having with the United Kingdom. Yes, I'm aware of that. So that speaks volume about what is going on. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, bro.
With the recent happening, I'm not surprised about it actually. People are being scared of what America is coming to get. At the moment, what do we have that we should fear about what America is coming to take from Nigeria or not? Already, Nigeria is sold. So many other countries have their interest already. They have their grip over Nigeria. China is there. You have people like Iran. They are there. The people don't know what is going on.
Seriously.
This Islamic country, even if not by force, by arms or anything, look at a state like Bayelsa. Everything that is built in Bayelsa was a loan from an Islamic bank. So if they don't come by arms, they will have other. Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you. Not only in Bayelsa, but in Abia State. Abia State governors have been borrowing money from Islamic bank. But I don't think those ones are the issue.
They are a real issue because if you don't pay those loans, they will come and take over all those things that you built. And this is a foothold how they are coming to step in. So we are afraid of them coming in with arms. They are planning of other means to take over all these things. But all the same, with America coming, it's a blessing in disguise. I'm telling you, because it's long overdue. Nigeria people, since I've been growing up, there was this advert they used to do, and you don't go up to Nigeria will survive. You can imagine when they have started Nigeria will survive, Nigeria will survive. How many years now? Every year it keeps on getting worse. Every year it keeps on getting worse. So when is this Nigeria going to survive? It's a very big question. And with the level of things how it is now in Nigeria, I'm really sure Nigeria, there is nothing anyone can do again for Nigeria to survive, because already all these criminals, there is no way you can get rid of them from Nigerian institutions, politically or whichever way, because already the youths, out of hunger or anything, they will use them against themselves. They will give them peanuts to fight against all those that are very serious to take action against these criminals. So how are we going to survive? If you watch the elections going on right from the time of Obasanjo to Buhari and all the rest of them, you will know that there is no way, no election in Nigeria has been fair. Talk of this Tinubu that is in power now, everybody knows, it's clear, even the world know that he didn't win the election. If you go to Imo State, the election is they just give INEC numbers to pronounce. And this is what is going on all over the country. So all these criminals, once we cannot fight them, and okay, look at was it Saudi Arabia or what that mentioned the name of people that were sponsoring terrorists in Nigeria. Did Nigeria do anything about it? Did the government do anything? No, because all of them are informed. And the Tinubu.
So is that why you are now supporting the invasion that America should come and intervene?
Listen, if something don't happen to Nigeria, we will still continue.
Okay.
All masses will continue to suffer. But if America invade Nigeria, it might give them an opportunity to divide that country how it's supposed to be. Because if there is no crisis, I know that if the country is okay, nobody will support America invading Nigeria. Because what they bring is chaos. Actually, look at what they did in Libya and all that. But in Nigeria, there is no better way to come out of this. If they can divide Nigeria peacefully, nobody will want any foreign intervention in Nigeria.
Okay.
But if this will be a solution to it, because Tinubu is under the claws of the North. If America don't intervene now, let me tell you, come 2027, if Tinubu loses the election 2027, it's a two-edged sword the way it is Nigeria is now. If Tinubu loses that election, the Yorubas might want to leave Nigeria. And if he wins, the North will like to leave Nigeria. All these things, this crisis brewing up that will come in 2027. So if America should intervene now, not only intervening to fight the Boko Harams or all that, even if they come to fight the Boko Harams, the North will not be in support of them. They say they are their foot soldiers. They are using them to come and rig the election. And when they don't win, they will use them to fight the opposition. So which area now, which way? Which way Nigeria? Which one will be better for us? This is the option that we look at. To me, America intervening will be nice, but let it lead to the breakup of Nigeria.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your opinion with us.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm with you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I say thank you so much for joining us and sharing your opinion with us.
Okay, it's now that I can hear you.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for what you do. Yeah, God bless you.
All right, sir.
All right, bye.
All right. Okay, Mr. Pointer, let's have you on. Happy Sunday. Tell us your name and where you are joining us from.
Okay, so good afternoon, good evening. That's just my name for my stage name, the Pointer. I just want to make some points concerning the last caller and concerning what is happening. This is my own opinion.
Okay.
I believe that what is happening right now has God's hand in it.
God's
and I will tell you why.
Why they involve God now? Talk to us.
No, wait, I'm coming. No, in everything we do, we are spiritual human beings. In everything we do, I don't think we should leave the God's aspect in it. I'm not here to speak for anybody, but I just want to present the truth, because why I want to, say so that we'll be aware and then know exactly. Everybody, I know that everybody can hear me, and I know that everybody can confirm, dig deeper, and then find out more about what I'm going to say. Before I talk about the God aspect, let me say this. In the area of Britain, and then I believe that Trump is a different human being altogether. I'm not saying that America doesn't have their interest in Nigeria. But one of the questions I've asked myself is, why now? Now, also, when you look at what is happening in Gaza, Britain have their interest in Nigeria. And then, but they are quick to recognize Palestine. And they turn a blind eye to Nigeria. And you know that opposes what Trump believes. This is one. Okay. Now, on the other hand, for some months back now, or there's a prayer, a particular prayer that I will tell you, and I can mention the name, and I will, because in all these things that is happening, I don't want us to be naive and remove the God's aspect in it.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a prayer that is going on, and that prayer has RRR in it, rapid response recovery, the nation.
Okay. But don't forget that this prayer you are talking, the terrorists are also praying. The terrorists says they are fighting for God.
I'm coming.
That God send them.
I know.
That God
I'm
send
coming.
them to take over Nigeria.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know that they are, and that why I told you that we are spiritual beings is that some of these things that you see, the killing that you see, is a kind of a sacrifice. So I don't want us also to look away from the spiritual aspect of the whole thing that is happening. So and then when they sacrifice, the blood cries, and then the evil goes more. So now the Bible says that when my people humble themselves and they pray, that he will hear and heal the land. So on that aspect of prayer, that prayer is going on. And since that prayer started, I can count for you some of the things that has happened, but I don't want to go deep into that. You and I maybe can discuss that later, and then
we don't even know the prayer you're talking about. And
okay, this prayer is going on. Is good. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just mention. It's going on in Dunamis Church in Abuja.
I believe that every Christian center, every mosque, they are major problem of Nigeria. My opinion, all of them are the problem of Nigeria.
Then
you understand? That's my own opinion.
Then let me now speak on other things that I also don't agree with a lot of people in Nigeria. Even as Arise is, I feel like some of them is only Rufai that I've seen that recently that has been like hitting the nail on the head. I'm sorry to say that Abati has been playing politics with what is happening. And this is something that doesn't do anybody any good.
All right. Are you supporting the military intervention in Nigeria, yes or no?
From US?
Yes.
I am in support, 100% support.
Why are you in support?
Why I'm in support is that, you see, when you have the devil and the blue and the deep blue sea, you choose one. And you will choose one when you have looked and see this can be. I don't believe that. I know that America has their own issue, but right now under the government of Donald Trump, I don't think that some of the things that had happened under the Democrats will happen. I will give you an idea, because everything I'm going to say, you can fact check it. Now, there has been allegedly accusation on the Democrats when they were in government. I believe that Trump designated Nigeria in this same, but I know that at that time he had so much to deal with because of the fight that was going on in his government. So he didn't have all the time to pay attention to Nigeria. Yes, that's one. Now, then I believe that if something is not done urgently now, the worst will happen. And that worst is what so many people don't want to believe. And I will let me make this last point for people that say that.
Have a minute left.
Okay, for people that say that there is no that Christians are not being targeted, that is only that everyone is being killed. I believe everyone is being killed, but I want them to show me videos where Muslims are doing mass burial, and I also want them to show me why when they kill Deborah, nothing has been done. I also want them to tell me why a Christian will be stabbed in his farm, and then he defended himself. He was sentenced to die by hanging, and the president gave a pardon only to drug dealers. You see, when you put all these things together side by side, you will be able to come up with what is happening. The evidences are there. The same president that said years back that Christians are being killed, now he's the president. He's turning a blind eye. So they cannot run away from it. And I don't believe they are going to do anything about it. So that is why I support, that is why I support, the American invasion. I'm sorry to say, but that is the truth. If they are not ready to fight this thing and get it done with and flush these people out, I don't, and they are not ready for negotiation. I mean, with the tribes that are involved, they are not ready for, the government is not ready for negotiation. So I don't see another way it can be resolved. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We are supposed to stop this broadcast by 2:30. But let's see how many calls we can also receive from people who are coming from WhatsApp. All right, thank you so much, the pointer.
Thank
you.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Your name and where you are joining us from?
Okay, my name is Emmanuel, calling from Mauritius.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my first time calling you on WhatsApp, but I've been following you for some months, and I appreciate you for the good work you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, from the day I listened to you, I found that you always come with authentic news, not fake news. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you, sir.
So my take on the U.S. plan to invade Nigeria, I can say that it's a good development. It's a good news to me. Just like as you said in your previous videos, you said between two evil, you have to choose one.
Can you tell us the other evil in your disposal?
Yeah, the other evil is that we all know the history of colonial masters, US, Britain, and so on. Yeah, but the reason why I even feel a little bit better is because Donald Trump is different from other previous president, especially Democrats president. Because we are talking about all the things happening in Nigeria, the APC. You have been saying it, you are aware of what I'm saying because I've heard you several times saying it. That Barack Obama is highly involved in establishing APC in Nigeria. And I followed the election, and I am aware of his role in APC. And when Trump took over some months back, he also revealed that US aid to Nigeria has been going to Boko Haram. You understand? So I'm trying to tell you that if it is Obama or Biden or whatever, I can tell you I have so much doubt because I don't really trust them. I believe that they are highly satanic. But Trump is different from these people. I'm not saying that Trump is an angel, but even the last caller also said the same thing. And I believe what he said. Trump is different from them. He's not in that line of New World Order. You understand? Trump is not an angel, but at least he has conscience a bit, as much as he could. So I support him because if something didn't happen in Nigeria before 3 years, I can tell you, maybe most people will run away from Nigeria. The remaining ones will be either slaves or killed. Because the plan of this evil government, because Nigeria is already a terrorist government. So sometimes when I hear some people say Nigeria government does not have the capacity to fight them, they have the capacity. But they are the ones sponsoring them. So they are not going to fight what people they are sponsoring. Nigeria is officially a terrorist government. I regret being in Nigeria. When I remember my nationality, even here, if somebody asks me where I come from, I feel very bad mentioning that name Nigeria, because it's like a rejected name all over the world. You know, a country that is ruled by criminals, by terrorists. You know, so I support Donald Trump coming. No matter what, there will be a difference. And secondly, that name Nigeria, that so-called country Nigeria, is just it's an institution Britain just established for their own gain. And I can only tell Britain that China will not go unpunished. They are the ones stealing our resources. They are the ones that planted all the Sultan of Sokoto and so on. Some months back, one old man in Britain, he was involved in that 1960-something of the thing. How they gave power to the emirs, which are Fulanis. He said that the intention is not for Nigeria to grow or to do well, but to serve their own purposes. So let me tell you, if it is Democrat that is in US government right now, I will tell you, they will support these people. Even if they want to talk, it's just a lip service. They just say we condemn the killing and that's all. Because they knew what is going on. Because I believe those people, they are satanic. Do you understand? Do you see Britain talking? No, they don't talk. You know why? They knew they gave power to the people that are sponsoring all these things. They will not talk. So sometimes when I see myself as a black person, I say, who caused us? I don't just know, but it's really heartbreaking that you can see this level of evil happening. You can see your brother collect money and sell his generation because of money. And the white people, those colonial masters, have seen that black people are like this, and they are using them to destroy themselves for their own gain.
All right.
Anyway, so I'm in support of it because Nigeria is already controlled by terrorists. And I know that within some years, if something didn't happen, the next thing is that when they have killed many and others radically, they will say, okay, let's come for peace. Maybe they will tell us states to donate land. If donate land, they bring more people from the
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, sir.
It's to take over Nigeria.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
That man called Sultan of Sokoto, I call him Satan of Sokoto. They are the ones that know everything happening in Nigeria. That man is a Satan. They are the ones sponsoring these people. All these things you see is aware.
What have your pastor done about it?
My what?
Your pastor, what have he done about it?
Listen to me. I have a lot of issues with a lot of Nigerian pastors. There are some that talk. But all those ones flying private jets, their members are being killed. They are listening. So my brother, I'm totally against them.
So the issue here is this. You know, sometimes when people call devil with what we cause by ourselves, sometimes it sounds somehow.
Okay. Let me tell you, I'm not saying that they are using this our own satanic people that are devil's instrument already. These are it's just like somebody who sponsors criminality and the criminal, they are the same. Do you understand? I am an Igbo guy. I don't see who's of them what use of God, but I know that
it's all right, brother. All right, thank you so much. We have exhausted your time so that we can attend to other people.
Okay. Thank you.
I really appreciate. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Please, can you off your YouTube over there? Your name and where you are joining us from?
My name is Maxwell from Switzerland, Geneva.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay, you're welcome. It's my first time joining you. Let me go straight to the point because you don't have much time in the YouTube now, I think. Yeah. Okay, pertaining to the US intervention into Nigerian affairs, I think it's a very good idea because a lot of things have been happening in that Nigeria, and even in Switzerland here, Nigeria has been tagged on a red book. And a lot of things. I can say Trump invading into Nigeria or US interfering into Nigerian affair. It's not only because of the Christian issue. A lot of things, a lot of things have been going on. When you talk about Africa, Nigeria is the first target. Nigeria is the first black book that they know. Forget about other countries. Other countries, even the US, have their own problems. They have their own issues about Gaza and other things. But the issue about Nigeria has been a lot going on. Okay, can you imagine? Okay, you can think about it. Let Nigerians listening over here. Do you ask yourself questions? Why is it that Tinubu and Trump does not act together? He has been traveling to many countries, going to UK, going to France, going to other places. Why is it that he doesn't go to the US like other presidents in Nigeria? He doesn't go to US often like that. So that's the question Nigerians should ask. And pertaining to his election going into power, a lot of issues came out about the US, waiting for him to step into US for the arrest and the other things, other criminal issues. Okay, let's get to another point of it about the terrorist things, Boko Haram and other things. We the Americans, they know. People are watching social media. People are seeing things. Remember that America have an embassy in Nigeria. Ambassador of the U.S. embassy in Nigeria. The ambassadors there, what are they do this? What are their works? The FBIs, they have FBIs working in the embassy there. They are Nigerians. They are inside Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians that have U.S. residents citizenships are in Nigeria. They came down with their friends and they're seeing what is happening. A lot of journalists, investigation journalists are in Nigeria. A lot of NGOs are in Nigeria. They are seeing what is happening. They are seeing a lot of things going on in that country. I think Trump might be a bad person. To some people, he might be arrogant and violent and aggressive and in other ways. But there are some point that he's good. There are some ways and some areas where he is good in it. Last time on my own channel in the YouTube here, I told them that Nigeria, after Gaza, Nigeria is going to be the next target. Nigeria has got a lot of bad record in terrorist issues. It's not because they are not talking about it. When you come to the UN here, in the UN chapter in Geneva here, Nigeria is labeled red in the black book of terrorism. And politicians are the ones that are sponsoring this terrorism that is happening in Nigeria. So US coming to Nigeria, Trump saying that. And when Trump says something, you know he doesn't go back to it. He doesn't go back to it.
All right.
And then shame to the government, to the federal government of Nigeria, shame to the Tinubu regime and all these things. I think it's that Nigeria is going to be liberated very soon. Thank you so much for this contribution.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay, let's get other callers in to understand people's opinion. We're already out of time. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Good evening, sir. Thanks for joining us. Your name and where you're joining us from?
Hello, Coach Abedo. It's happened. I was trying to join you through this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming from the US, yeah.
Okay.
I still remember when you started your YouTube videos. Then when I talked with you, and one of the things we analyzed was the brain, the conscience of the black man. And I like the way you keep repeating and reiterating. You keep talking about it because that's really the origin of our problem. Understand? I don't know, from what I see, from what evidence that you can see, we are very mean and wicked people. If the person who is superior to us come, we start crying that, you're doing this to me, you're doing this to that. But when you leave your faith in the hand of your fellow black man, you see the kind of how evil we can be to other people. Because when you look at the case of Nigeria, where do you start? Are you starting to talk about the of Christians in 2015? But they killing Christians. It was a massacre during the war. Are you another Christians? Are people trying to separate that one? Really? So they think they can just kill 5 million people just like that and sweep it under the carpet and everybody will move forward and continue. So you see there's something wrong with us. You understand? And everybody goes back to say, okay, it was a war and there was a coup. Nobody goes and tell the truth. Watch people just massacre people for nothing. Innocent people, you massacre them and kill them. I want to say there is no justice, no atonement, no reparation, nothing. And you keep going up and down talking about in Nigeria. So you see, if Buhari takes power, he puts many people everywhere, and we'll keep on maintaining it. Tinubu took power, now we Yoruba people everywhere. You see the way we behave? That is how evil and wicked they are. But you see us now in US, in UK, in other countries, thriving, enjoying their great civilization, which they have built. And all of us, we agree when you say if you hand this thing to black people, destroy it in 1 year. Everybody, we agree to say yes. If you tell Nigerians, you know that if you remove the white Americans and fill this country with Nigerians, that it will run down overnight. All of them will agree to say yes. So why? Why? So you see there's something wrong with us fundamentally as a people. Whether it's the church or it's our brain or I don't know, whatever it is that is wrong with us, we are very mean people that we really need to become re-socialized to start to change. I don't know how it will happen. I don't think it's possible in this generation. I don't know, maybe even in the next 1,000 years. Because you see what it has done to us. Because of these flaws we have fundamentally, now we have to external people to come in and do whatever they want to do. Because we are willing tools. We use your neighbor, just the next tribe or the border, whoever, to do whatever they want to do. Under whatever guise or pretense. And then we accept it and we keep lying and lying and lying. So you know my own message to you is that I like when you keep drawing people back to the fact that our problem is something coming from our brain, the way we think, our behavior, because everything we do is like it's a collection of our thoughts, right? It comes from the brain, and it's an individual, and then it's a town, and then it's a country, and then it's a continent. The sum total of all of those things is what has put Africa the way Africa is. So please keep on, because Nnamdi Kanu, I'm Igbo, yeah. Nnamdi Kanu used to talk about that problem in our brain. Because this deceit, hypocrisy, wickedness that we do is coming from our brain, the way we interpret things. That is why all of us, everybody wants to run out to another country. Our brothers and sisters are dying to cross the Mediterranean to go to another country that the white man has built. And then if you meet many of them in those countries after they've crossed over, you still see them, they'll be tribalistic, supporting their own corrupt, just because someone is their fellow people. They don't know this person, he's not helping them, he's not doing anything for them. They are living in another country, enjoying it. The president is a white person, not even a black person. But you will see these people, they will support evil in Nigeria. They will be enjoying the resources here. They will be working for their relatives to come over. They will be happy each time they get a visa. But these same people, they will see them supporting, oh no, APC, Yoruba, Hausa, let them be the person, the boss running the country. They don't care. That's to see how evil we can be as people. So Tinubu should come. And me as an Igbo man, we should give them all the oil. It's okay. We just want to be alive and safe. Because our brothers have been taking the oil, they don't care. They are taking the oil, they are killing us, destroying our businesses. So let America be come and take oil. We just want to live, at least allow us to have our land. At least take the one that has oil. Allow us at least to come to our land and be safe, and we don't have to run away and thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, I really appreciate. All right, as I said before, even the time of the broadcast supposed to be 2 hours, 30 minutes. Just that we have some persons that we have to respond to. But in everything, we can't respond to it, everybody. So where we stop today, we'll continue late in the evening. All right, good evening. Thanks for joining us, sir. Your name and where you are joining us from.
Yeah, good evening. I'm Manuel calling from France.
All right, sir.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate your program, and it's quite coming at the right time because we could see what is happening back home. And it's quite unfortunate that, as you rightly said, I think a black man has a problem. Our level of reasoning, many times qualification we have on paper does not actually translate to what we ought to be. Because you see professors, doctors, not reasoning with logic.
most of we have been clouded by what? Tribal sentiment and religion. You would observe that in Nigeria, virtually everyone is guilty. Just look at it. Christians were killed. We saw the mass grave, showed live with evidence.
Yeah.
Despite that, same Nigeria, especially the hypocritical Christian down south, were debunking. So you realize that majority of us are like, in as much as the evil does not happen to you or to any member of your family, we don't really care. That's who we are. A society that came up with a generator called I better pass my neighbor. That was like, you understand? We create a class where we have the rich, the poor, the master, and servants. Remember then, majority of Nigerians back home will look down on their kingdom, will look down on their guards, but when they move out of the country, same people will do dirty job than that. So, what kind of society are we? What set of people are we? Look at all over Nigeria. Look at it. Nigeria ought to be the superpower of a black man, black race all over the world. But we have nothing to show. We are segmented through tribal. We get on blaming the British for how long? How long are we going to keep the British? People said the British actually joined us together in 1914. For me, Nigeria ought to be a strong and a vibrant nation where every black man from any part of the world will be proud of. It wasn't by mistake that we came together. I don't think that's a mistake. That construct. Because look at India. They were equally colonized by the British. They were equally colonized by the British. But do you know that the Indians have done tremendously well? Even in the Western world. They've done, I'm not saying they are not having their own problem. But the major problem is that when we keep blaming the governing, what is it called? The rulers, of course, they have a lot of, but look, examine the mindset of a common Nigerian. Just examine our mindset. You will be amazed. Really? Really? I still remember 2011 general election. The report made by the European Union, I went. One of the reports was that despite what Africa has been colonized for over 100 years, they are still being segmented along tribal line. They made a report because even when you go back history, strong European society today, they had always won. You see that when somebody has something in Spain, it diffuses across the entire Europe. But if you go back to Africa, if you are not going, you cannot come to the next person. There was no cultural interaction. People were born in a particular society where your people are short, fat, you remain forever. A society cannot grow like that. Let me tell you people that are calling for segmentation. I'm telling you, if Nigeria is segmented, examine the mindset of Nigerians. We will keep on segmenting until we get to the family level. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. Look at our political class down south. The political class will see what is being done against own people. Instead of him to speak out, he will rather sacrifice for the sake of the peanuts.
It's so unfortunate.
And the most painful part of it are those with doctors. You are a PhD holder. You were supposed to be philosophizing and live above sentiments. Personal thing. Look, for instance, the Archbishop of Sowore Diocese. Look at the statement he made. If one is to analyze that statement, there's no logic in it. Very logical. You are in Sokoto because it's not happening to you. That means it's not happening all over Nigeria. How logical is that statement? And he's a doctor. I've had professors. Is it the journalist that are analyzing our editorial every morning? Sometimes it was like education has not actually. We read to get the paper qualification, but we don't listen to our daily activities. We don't. Societies are big when what intellectuals. People should go back and check European history. You should go back and check European history. So it's quite unfortunate. I know quite well the threats by Donald Trump. I understand. He has been applying this threat. It's a game theory. He's not likely going to set Nigeria once he go through to Nigeria. But he's a kind of thing that Nigerian leaders to sit up and say, no, what is happening in Nigeria, it is not something that is not being seen.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen some of our leaders? When an American is bringing up an allegation, look, there's a problem in Nigeria. Instead of them to counter such allegation with facts and figures, you see them becoming emotional. What does it mean? A man that, for instance, I'm having an argument with you, you become emotional. What does it mean? That means you don't have a point to counter mine. You are weak. That's the meaning. You're having an issue with somebody, you are discussing issues. The next thing you will attack the person, instead of looking at the game and the fact, the reason why we are discussing. What does it mean? That means you are weak.